Hello everyone, it's Justine. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be video number 2 for my Spring Delight Quick and Easy Card Kit cards. So hopefully you find some inspiration here. I'm going to have 8 cards in this video, and if you're looking for even more inspiration, I already have another 8 cards video posted on my channel. And if you're not quite familiar with what's all in this Spring Delight Quick and Easy Card Kit from Spellbinders, please check out my unboxing video. And I go through all of the contents of the kit, and that really gives you a good look. So if you're interested, check it out. But today with these cards, I am going to try to keep this video just a little bit shorter than number 1. That one ended up being a little bit longer than usual. I kind of tried a different way of filming, and I was a little bit more chatty in that one. So this one's going to be a little bit more of a sped up kind of video and just have a little less of the chatter. So let's just dive right in. I am starting with this card, and I have already, I guess, messed up, if you will, but it's glued down and it is what it is. On this card, I'm adding the frog and this butterfly just as a little bit of cheerfulness, and I think the yellow of the butterfly really goes well with the door. Then the sticker that says "Wishing you a very happy day" is from the sticker sheets. So there's a final look at card number 1. I really do love the stickers that come in this kit. I used the pink sticker that says "Love makes," now I can't see it, something something blossom. Anyway, I used that sticker to make the focal point for my card here. I stuck that on some pink cardstock that matched the border of my background, added a pattern paper from the card kit with that really dark rich green, and paired it with 2 flower die cut shapes. And then to finish off the card, I'm going to put these 2 white very tiny butterflies on, and with this card I will add some sequins. I didn't get the whole sequins going on the first card there on camera, but you can see that I did add sequins to card number 1 for this video as well. I love adding sequins, or these smooth disc sequins, I guess you could call them, onto cards because the light catches them so nicely and they almost have an iridescence to them. Now for this card, card number 3, I used the embossing folder of the month, the 3D embossing folder, and I just love this one. I think it is a very pretty bold floral, and it kind of works in lieu of pattern paper. Typically when I make cards, I like to do a pattern paper and then layer another layer of pattern paper on top, but since there is just a little bit less pattern paper coming in the card kits, I now am trying to just work with some textures with some embossing folders and try something new. So here I am trying something new. And for adding dimension to this card, I'm going to use some of the foam squares that came in the kit and use the excess waffle area, which is the part that has the foam squares popped out of. And I'm just putting that on the top of the umbrella just to give the top of the umbrella dimension. Then I'm going to put some liquid glue on the handle and attach the handle to the little duck's hand. Then to finish off this card, I was going to use the sequins that came in this kit, but the green really wasn't matching in my brain, so I pulled out some other sequins that I keep on hand from an old card kit that are a white pearl iridescence, and they're just wonderful sequins from a card kit from Spellbinders from last fall, and I just think that the white purpley pink color of these sequins really does go well with the overall look for this card. And it kind of replaces the raindrop feel. As you can see, I only put it where the umbrella would not cover. I just love how you can see the dimension from the umbrella and the embossing folder in that still of that video, of that picture. Anyway, let's move on to the ice cream card. I just loved this pattern paper with the little ice cream sundaes, and I really did make a lot of cards in this video with that deep, dark, yellowy orange color, and I think it's really pretty and it pairs well with that dark green. So that's kind of where I kind of jumped off of the ice cream bandwagon, if you will, but I have the ice cream paper, and then I'm going to use 2 stickers and 1 die cut shape. No, actually those are 2 die cuts and 1 sticker of the ice cream, just as the focal point of the top panel. Then what I am kind of fussing around with right now is a sticker, Our Sweet Story, that I matted on pink cardstock and then on yellow, just to give a little more of a border. I thought this was really kind of fun because it looked like 2 parents and a child, kind of. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else, but Our Sweet Story, I kind of thought about 2 parents and 1 child with the 2 parent ice creams and 1 baby ice cream. So I don't know, to me in my head it made sense, and otherwise it just looks like sweet ice cream, which is also great. So there's that card. And I did choose to pop up those 2 hearts just for some dimension. Again, I pulled out the 3D embossing folder from this month for the background on that yellowy orange paper. And then I made a little nest of flowers for the 2 little birds to nest in here. I just love those reverse tweezers that I just grabbed from Spellbinders not too long ago. Been using them quite a lot. But I kind of stuck everything down. A lot of those flowers were die cuts and some of them were stickers, so it was easy to make a little clump of those. Then I have a chipboard sentiment and a sticker sentiment to finish off the card. I love that dimension. Anyway, on this card I pulled out one of the dies from the large die of the month that made that little yellow piece that I just glued on. The actual full die looks more like a giant elongated oval or a giant pill. That's what I was kind of thinking it looked like before. But I just cut off the bottom, and I just wanted to create the illusion of a doorway or something for that door to rest on. Then with the lemon trees, one is a die cut piece and the other is a chipboard sticker. Then the lemon that's on the bottom of the left one is a chipboard sticker, and then the top sentiments are both stickers that I matted either on cardstock or a scrap of pattern paper from the card kit. Then I chose to add this little heart on the door just as something kind of fun. And I went crazy with the sequins and added a whole bunch to the pattern paper just to give everything a little bit of a sparkle. And I really like the way that this one turned out. I love lemons, and that yellow is just really pretty. So here's a look at the finished card. Now with this one, again, I grabbed that 3D embossing folder and I created another flower cluster for this circle that has the cake on it to kind of rest on. I thought that some of the flowers here were so pretty and they had little strawberries in there, so that was kind of a connection to that pink paper. And then after I release that craft tape, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to some of the smaller pieces that were not able to catch any of the glue in the first place. Then I had these little bees in the background. As you can see, they are so adorable. Those were both stickers, and I just had to add them on because they were yellow and cheerful, and to me that made sense for a birthday card. Then with the birthday sentiment, that was a quick birthday card ready to go. This last one, I think this is the last one, is kind of a little more demure compared to the other ones. It has more of the blue tones and less of the yellows. So on the top left, I wanted to create a cluster of flowers and just kind of connect those to the flowers that are already in the sticker that I matted in the middle. So to do that, I just kind of grabbed a couple different flowers and just kind of putz around with the order of them, going from back to front and color choices. It was kind of a whole process. But anyway, speaking of process, if you're interested in seeing how I decide what to use on certain cards, I will be posting some process videos, maybe 1 or 2, for next month's card kit. I just did the unboxing at home here and I love next month. So if you're loving this month, I'm sure you will love next month too. So if you're interested in subscribing to the card kit of the month and receive these products, go ahead and check out the link in the description where I have everything linked, and I also have a link for the embossing folder, so that will be pretty easy to find as well. I wonder if this month will sell out as well, because January sold out, so I guess we'll see. Anyway, I'd love to know in the comments which card here is your favorite of the 8. I think if I had to pick a favorite, I would choose the little ducks, card number 2, because it is so adorable, or the yellow card with the door and all the lemons, because it's just adorable. But I really think this card kit gives so many different sentiments, especially with that sticker pack sheet with baby, birthday, thinking of you, happy day, hello. There's so many different sentiments there, so you're able to make quite a few different cards. Also, I will mention there is a add-on die for this kit, so stay tuned on my channel and I will post a video tomorrow of what I did with that add-on die. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. I really enjoy making these, so it would really help me if you subscribed to my channel and liked this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have stuck around and watched all the way to the end, and now you get to enjoy a little slideshow of the cards. Thanks for watching. Bye!